Hi, my name is Hannah. I'm a physiotherapist at Bumblebee Physio and I've been using the StandSure, my favourite product ever, for well over a year. We have the small, the medium and the large, and we use them with children from 0 all the way to 18 years old in all of our therapy sessions. So I'm just going to be talking about which one to buy and the size of the ankle huggers. So the StandSure comes in 3 sizes, which changes the size of the base, and then you've also got the separate sizes of the ankle huggers as well. So this is the small, and then I've got the large here, and then the medium is in the middle. We don't need all of them. And so you've got many different measurements to think about. You've got the base of the base of the whole thing. So the base of it, I've never really had a problem with it moving. It depends on what surface you use it on, but you can always put a non-slip mat underneath. I use a Dyson mat, D-Y-C-E-N, if I have a problem with that. But from a point of it slipping, never had a problem, don't really need to worry about that. The main thing you need to think about with the size of it is where these feet are placed. This only changes with the size of the StandSure. So if you want a narrow base of support, a medium base of support, or a wide base of support, think about which one you want. So this small one, we use it on all 3-year-olds and under. And if we're doing challenging work with an older child, and actually we want them to stand with quite a narrow base of support, I'll use it for them as well. The medium and the large, obviously, has got a much wider base of support. Sometimes I will also use this for younger children as well. So children, toddlers, who are learning to walk. I might want them to stand with a bit of abduction, depending on what they're doing. And also if they're standing for the first time ever, I want them to stand with a wide base of support. So think about what base of support you like. The medium is good for everything, I would just say. You could put a toddler who's walking for the first time in a medium all the way up to an adult. So if you're really stuck and you only want one, just go for a medium. In the clinic, I would say it's useful to have a couple of different sizes so you can play around with them. The second thing we're going to talk about is these ankle huggers here. The ankle huggers go around the child's foot. You can do it in barefoot, or you can do it with shoes. I mostly do it for shoes, because I want that kind of stability, but occasionally I will do it without shoes. So the ankle hugger, I mean, all you want is for the foot to stay in. You want it to stay in securely, and that's all. So it doesn't matter where it goes. You can put it around the ankle here, you can put it around this diagonal part of the foot here, or you can put it up higher. Doesn't matter as long as it's tight. The difference, it can go extremely tight and extremely loose. You've got this long bit of Velcro here, so you've got all of this leeway to change the size of it. I've never had to swap around the ankle huggers or buy any different sizes. The small comes with a small pair, and this has suited everyone that we've put in it. And you can also see the other thing to adjust is this bit right here. So this makes the ankle hugger either sit right down on the board or come up higher. So these are both sitting right down low, and then this comes up over here. So if I put this shoe inside here, you can see that it's going diagonally across the shoe. Do you see that? So it's going diagonally across. So actually the way that it's set up now means it's going across probably the widest part of the shoe. If it didn't fit, let's say if this was a 17-year-old shoe and it didn't fit like this, I would bring it up with the other adjustments and put it around here instead. If somebody has a hinged AFO and some billies, for example, you're going to have an awful lot of a big amount of room to cover here. So if you're doing that with a small one, then maybe you might find it's too small. So the way that we do that is with these things right here. You can see there are 3, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to adjust them to their biggest. And again, these have got loads of adjustability inside them as well, so you can really play around with what you want to do with them. So here you can really see the difference now. So we've got one which is about 2 inches up off the board, and we've got one which is right down here. So now, when I put this shoe inside, instead of going around the widest part of the shoe, is going around the narrowest part of the shoe. And if I put this shoe on a bigger StandSure or with bigger ankle huggers, then I could get it even higher up and come around here as well. And then that is where I'm going to put it. So you can see it's much narrower there than I need it to go on this one. But all of them are extremely versatile. I would say maybe get a small and a large if you've got a clinic. If your clinic only sees tiny kids, maybe a small and a medium. But I've never had to swap any ankle huggers, and I've used them all on everyone. And the other thing you can do is just change around the support as well. You might want really, really rigid support, as tight as it can be, which is mostly what I use it for, or for a child who's learning to stand and actually get some of that balance for the first time, then maybe having it quite high up, like this one here. You might want to even do it a bit loose, and then it gives a little bit of a wobble as well to replicate real life standing with no StandSure. Anyway, I hope you found this useful, and feel free to email me or Ashley for more information.